Yo, peace. What's going on, everybody? It's Marvillous Beats, professional producer and violinist. Shout out to all the future full-timers out there. So today's video is about 3 reasons why you absolutely need other professional musician and creative friends. All right. So this video is for pretty much anybody and anybody who's in the creative field that's looking to be full-time, no matter what level. So you can be beginner, intermediate, already full-time. It's good to take heed to some of these points, and who this video is not for. It's for everybody. So I think everybody should watch this video. All right, so without further ado, let's get right into super important one. So the first reason why it's really important to have other professional or creative friends is the increased opportunities for all. Okay, that means for your friends and for yourself. One of the main benefits is being able to share the network of opportunities, of gigs, of what you call it? What's the word I'm looking for right now? Honestly, let's leave it there. It's really important that you can provide clients that contact you, and if you're not available, to provide them with references. Likewise, you have your friends or your other creative people in your network refer people to you. And the super cheat code here is if you can get into an agreement with your friends or your other colleagues as far as sending each other finder's fees. I think that's really dope, because even though you might not be able to fulfill a client's booking request, you can, one, benefit your friend by giving them the gig, and then out of just respect for finding them a gig, they give you a kickback of like maybe 10%. And I personally had that agreement with like 2 to 3 different violinists in my area, and it's really a beautiful thing, honestly, because one, we are all increasing our network. So there might be a planner or a community of people that might not be aware of me, or likewise, there's a community that I service that might not be aware of somebody else. And I think it's really one thing that I know a lot of people think about when it comes to like doing finder's fees and sending clients to other people is like this scarcity mindset of like, well, I want to keep it all for myself and I don't want them to know about anybody else that's out there. And I think that's such the wrong way to think about it. You know what I'm saying? Because it's quite simple. It's a scarcity mindset. And scarcity mindset gives you scarcity results. And I think everybody in the industry, in your specific industry, is stronger if y'all work together. And it's true. I've been doing this for 6 years straight, full time, and I've never had a bad result. From including other people in the network that I already have, or people including me in the network. And the next point I want to make based off that point is going to be coming up later. Okay. So number 2, the second reason why it's super important to have like professional and creative friends in your network is important. It's a sense of community and mental health. Okay, this journey of being a full-time musician, it can be lonely because not a lot of people do it. Okay, it's a very trailblazer. It's a path that's very unique. You know what I'm saying? So you might not be able to talk to like your mom or dad or your brother or sister, or just your regular friend from like school or from your part-time job about what you're specifically doing or going through. And there's a lot of very unique things that you go through on this journey of being a professional musician that a lot of people won't understand. And it's so helpful to have somebody that goes through it, to one, bounce ideas off of, to help you get through a hurdle, and 2, just to vent, because then they understand and you understand, and it creates a really cool bond between you and that friend in your network, and it really helps your mental health out to get things out, you know what I'm saying, and to get them out where they're heard. And it's invaluable, yo. So definitely don't be shy. I'm an introvert, believe it or not. I know y'all probably see like, man, you play in front of people all the time, you talking on this video on YouTube. Don't get it twisted. I'm very comfortable being to myself. I've made it a point to try my hardest to value relationships more over over kind of like I guess like personal I guess like credit, I guess is the word I'm looking for, or personal or validation. You know what I mean? Because relationships, and it's funny because as much as I'm an introvert, one thing I've learned is that relationships have always helped me get to this next level. Okay, so it's really important, especially if you're a beginner, to adopt that mindset of like, don't think scarce. Try to actually develop relationships. Don't be so tough about your rate. Like, set your rate, live your life. In the words of Jay-Z, but try to value the relationship with that client or that friend or that person or that planner more than the actual monetary value, because trust me, it pays off dividends later on. Okay. And the third point, third reason why you need other pro musician and creative friends in your network is the reputation and the brand. So if a lot of other people, let's say you're a let's say you're a makeup artist, all right, and you might not be, maybe somebody who's in your network, a friend, a professional friend, they can't service somebody. Just the simple fact that you're one of the first people that come to mind as a referral, and if that happens for like 2 or 3 people, and they all send this, and let's say I'm somebody who's trying to book a makeup artist, and the 3 makeup artists I hit up aren't available, but they all keep referring you, 3 different ones. How do you think that makes you look? It makes you look amazing. So it's so important that you're essentially number 1 or 2 on other people's list when they reach out to you. And the more people that know you, and if you do good business, the more people that know you and speak highly of you, it really increases your brand. And your brand is basically just what people know you for. And if people know you for being visible, available, professional, talented, what more do you need? You know what I'm saying? So quick review. So the 3 reasons why it's so important to have professional musicians or creative friends in your network is: number 1, increased opportunities for all, for your friends and for yourself. Okay, try to come to some cool little, lighthearted honor system agreements where y'all kick back each other maybe like 10% of the gig when you send one or you receive one. Okay, number 2 is community and mental health. Everybody needs somebody to talk to, somebody to lean on, somebody to vent to, and you got to be there for people, and they will be there for you. It'll make this journey a lot better, a lot easier, a lot more fulfilling. All right. And number 3 is your reputation and your brand. Okay, when people know of you, when different people who have brands and reputations themselves that are good know of you and speak of you and say they know you, it adds more validity. Social proof, that's a big one. Social proof, it gives your brands and your service and your products a social proof. Okay, nothing is more powerful than the word of mouth. Remember that. All right, y'all, short and sweet, end of the video. Shout out to all the future full-timers out there. I will see you next Wednesday. Peace.